The Big 12 tournament, in terms of the bracket, has been released, and it goes as follows. I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And all the times listed here are in Central Time, and I will go over the final standings real fast. And you can check out the conference, like the overall records, if you are very curious about that. TCU 15-3, West Virginia 14-4, Baylor 13-5, Oklahoma State 12-6. Same thing goes for Texas Tech at 12-6. Colorado 11-7, Iowa State and Utah 10-8, BYU and Arizona State at 9-9, Kansas State and Kansas are 8-10, Cincinnati 6-12, UCF and Arizona 3-15, and Houston 1-17. Now the first day obviously is March 4th, and all the games on day one are ESPN Plus. 11 a.m. Cincinnati will take on the Kansas State as like in a 13-12 matchup. Now in a 9-16 matchup, it's like 1:30 p.m. or a little bit later, depending on the other the prior game. Is BYU as a 9 seed, Houston as a 16 seed. Now the Arizona State will take on Arizona at 5:30 p.m. or a little bit later. Then it's Kansas the 11 seed will take on the 14 seed UCF at 8 p.m. or a little bit later. Now, March 5th, all the games are on ESPN Plus as well. And all these games are played in T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. Missouri. So just to let y'all know about that. So Texas Tech is the 5 seed. They'll take on the winner of the Kansas State game, 11 a.m. Utah, the 8 seed, will take on the winner of the BYU game at 1:30 p.m. or a little bit later. Iowa State, the 7 seed, will take on the winner of the Arizona State game at 5:30 p.m. I wouldn't think a little bit later, actually, if I'm being real. Then at 8 p.m. or a little bit later, the 6 seed Colorado will take on the winner of the Kansas game. Now, March 6th, the first two games I'm going to mention are ESPN Plus. The last two games are ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus, yeah. The first two games, ESPNU. The next following two games, ESPN Plus. So, March 6th, at 11 a.m., the 4 seed Oklahoma State will take on the winner of the Texas Tech game. The 1 seed TCU will take on the winner of the Utah game at 1:30 p.m. and a little bit later. The West Virginia, the 2 seed, at 5:30 p.m. will take on the winner of the Iowa State game. The 3 seed Baylor will take on the winner of the 6 seed Colorado game at 8 p.m. And obviously the winners of the Oklahoma State and TCU games that will play the next day on ESPN Plus on March 7th at 3 p.m. And the same thing goes for the other semifinal, like 5:30 p.m. or a little bit later for the winners of the West Virginia and Baylor game. And obviously both semifinal winners play on ESPN on March 8th. It could be March 9th, depending if BYU does get there, because they do not play on Sundays at 4 p.m. on ESPN. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button, see you guys later on Reddit. And unsubscribe scores ultimate goals, as more my month. This course live video content really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see us, and the video does up as well. Some more people can watch, and if you're watching, and that subscribe, hit subscribe button for notification bell as well.